Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. बहिराहित चित्तानां जायन्ते बन्धहेतवः, बहिश्चित्तं निवार्यैव विन्दन् लोकेन सीदति. When our mind is extrovert, for the extroverted person who is engaged all the time about the things outside, that becomes the cause of bondage. Therefore, one of the most important thing for every seeker is they does not get involved in the external world. How? देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Otherwise, the same thing becomes a problem. And when we are able to withdraw doesn't mean मुंह फुला के बैठे. What realization? No. Don't get involved in anything. This world has always been like this. We are not here to improve the world. See? Why? Are you a manufacturer? No. Why you worry? The one who created, let him suffer. You take care of yourself. Therefore, natra kinchit bahiranta na madhyam napyadha kvachita sarvakaram nirakaram sasam vidyam virajate. We have seen this, I am just repeating. Na kinchit bahir anta madhya adha. There is nothing like inside, outside. See? Only by proper understanding it will be understood. You all must have seen the aquariums. So many houses have. Only for decoration. But if you learn from that, then place yourself in place of the water. Then what will be your experience? When the fish moves, no disturbance to the water. When more fish are added, no burden to the water. When fish are removed, no loss to the water. Now, apply on yourself. 50 people, no burden. 5,000 people, no burden. 5 people, no burden. Nobody, no loss. Is it not our experience? See? But we get so much involved, extrovert, all the time. See, friends. Therefore, the same way, na kinchit bahihi, na kinchit antar. The inside outside happens when, now again go to the aquarium. The water is inside the aquarium, it is not outside. But if you go, drop the water and you take the space in the aquarium, then space is inside, space is outside. Therefore, an aquarium pot is in the space. Exactly the same way. The forms are outside, the knowledge is inside. It is the same mind which takes the object and which knows the object. There are not two minds. See? There is a nice echo today. So, when this reference point is dropped, so what is our reference point? Body. And how this reference point creates a problem? Whatever is outside, when we react, reaction is not outside. Suppose I don't like this lady. Nothing will happen to her. Reaction is inside. See? Now what you have to learn? Nothing. What you have to do? Nothing. Do this, do this. How long? That is all necessary, no doubt. There was one man, I saw him when he was a small boy. So I asked him that time, hey, what are you doing? Swamiji, I am in KG1. Oh, very good. Then so many years have passed. And after about 20 years or so, when I met him, he says, Swamiji, do you recognize me? I said, no. You saw me, Swamiji, when I was in KG1. Oh. Now which class you are? I am still in KG1. When are you going to grow? See? Karma, all kinds of paraphernalia, do good to the world, do the japa, do the puja, do the arti, ghanti, om jai jagadish hare. Do whatever you like, no doubt. But how long? It will be dropped if we have grown spiritually. See, friends. Therefore, Bahiranta, Madhyam, Adha, nothing is there. Only Sarvakaram, Nirakaram, that which is able to take every shape, every form. Like the man takes the shape of his son, he takes the shape of a husband, he takes the shape of a father. See? What is the shape of a son? He stands arrogantly. What is the shape of the father? He stands indifferent. What is the shape of the husband? No shape. So one man has taken different shapes. Therefore, Sarvakaram Nirakaram. Essentially, he is neither the son, nor the husband, nor the father. Sarvakaram Nirakaram. Swasam Vedyam Virajate. And for this, we don't have to ask anybody. We know about it. Therefore, next mantra, Yada Lokyat Yojantuhu Kurute Karma Sanchayam Tadgatir Jayate Yasmat Niralokam Tu Chintayet. Yad Alokya Yojantu Kurute Karma Sanchayam. Whenever we look at any particular object and start reacting with it, then what happens? How the karma sanchaya happens? Be attentive. You know these advertisements on TV, they tell, demonstrate also. A new machine has been launched by us, cutting the potatoes. In 1 minute, you can cut 5 kilos of potato all pieces will be exactly the same shape, same size. MRP 21,000. But if you dial this number right now, it will be 2,100. So discount. That number will never be wrong number. And next day you get it. You got it. Next problem. How many are in the house? Only two, husband and wife, nobody. So what will you do by cutting 5 kilos of potato? But you have to show. I got this machine. Then some excuse and some party is made. And everything is prepared. Now people are enjoying. Now this lady is asking, how is the food? Everything fine. How is everything is fine? How do you like the potato, vegetable? Oh, very good. What masala you have used? Don't you like the exact shape of the potato for a ramra? Now see what happened. When you do not know, you do not want. When you know, you want. So the rule is, first, janati, then ichchati, and then karoti. Here, yad alokya yo jantu kurute karma sanchayam. Then either we want it or we want to avoid it. And this is how doing or avoiding is a karma. And tad gatir jayate yasmat niralokam tu chintayet. Then we end up in that. Therefore, niralokam tu chintayet. Now, do not take any theme in your head. This is beautiful, this is nice, this is good, we should do that. Nothing. Just be wherever you are 100% and also live 100%. Don't leave anything lingering behind. See? Hetur nasti, phalam nasti, nasti karma sabhavataha, asat bhutam idam sarvam, nasti loko na laukikaha. We have already seen this. Cause and effect is an illusion. Don't get lost in that. Why? Why? Because the sky is too high. Then, niralambamidam sarvam niralamba prakashitam, niralambamidam krutva niralambo vishyati. Everything is Paramatma. Merge yourself in the Shiva, the Lord, the Niralamba, supportless being. Everything in this world is supported. Colors and forms are supported by the vision. Sounds are supported by the hearing. Smell is supported by the nose, etc. Our being is not supported by anything. Whether we are identified with the body or not, we continue to exist. Whether the mind is functional or not, we continue to exist. All the experiences, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi, all of them, they come and go. Nothing has happened to us. That is what is our essential nature. And therefore, now here, the teacher gives us a technique. Vyomakaram mahashunyam vyapakam yo na bhavayet samsari sa bhavel loke bija kosha krimir yatha. I think we have done this also. So, mahashunyam vyapakam, make absence of everything as an object of experience. See, the word is bhavayet. There are two techniques. One is knowledge, second is bhavana. Jaki rahi bhavana jaisi. What is the bhavana? Bhavana is a boy looks at a girl and he does a bhavana. I think she should be perfect wife for me. And how come she happened to come before the goddess at the same time when I am there? Maybe this is a suggestion from the mother. She is laughing. Suggestion from the mother. And then he goes and asks her, excuse me, how come you are here? No, I came to pick up my children. Everything gone. So he has done a bhavana that I want to get married to this girl. And when he came to know that she is married already, then bhavana cancelled. So we also do the same bhavana. I am miserable, I am happy. When something wrong message comes, we become disturbed and miserable. And they know it was wrong. Happy. Therefore, if you do not practice this bhavana, vyomakaram mahashunyam vyapakam yo na bhavayet, sa samsari bhavel loke. Therefore, don't get involved with anything or anybody. Remain in the present and forget everything thereafter. See? Otherwise, we will be lost in this world. Jnanotpatti nimittam tu kriya charya prakirtita yogam salambanam tyaktva nishprapancham vichintayet. Now here we have to learn certain basic things. See? In the Agama Shastra, there are two parts. Like in Vedic, there is Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, etc. So here it is a Kriya. In Kriya Pad, what is there? We have to chant the mantra, do the puja, and a particular time you have to do this. This is the muhurta, you cannot change it. Then you have to have the different type of samskar. You must have seen when Swamiji does puja, he does something like this thing. These are Shivam Bhutva Shivam Yajet. So you have to first invoke all the gods in our body, and with that purified body which is abode of the divine, then you can do the puja. Therefore, these are various kinds of kriya pad. Then you have to give the abhishek to the goddess or the acharya, the teacher, even the student, and then we have to have various kinds of dikshas. The Loka Dharmini, Shiva Dharmini, Bhautiki, Naishtiki, so many dikshas. All of that falls in the word Kriya. So, Kriya and Charya. Charya is what? That we have to have the various gods, and then you have to do the japa, and then you have to let the hair grow, make the jata, and all kinds of external things. That is called as the Charya. Kriya and Charya, all these things, the teacher says, these are the means for attainment of knowledge. But after this is done, cut them off and throw away. There was a great Mahatma whose impact is on my life. When he was given Dandi Swami Diksha, there are two types of sannyasis. One is Dandi Swami and second is non-Dandi Swami. Dandi Swamis are those whose parents are Brahmin. Sannyas anybody can take. But those whose parents are Brahmin and they have the Bhautika Shuddhi, Daivika Shuddhi and Adhyatmik Shuddhi. So, pure parents, no crossbreeding. And then they have got all the culture in their house, the rules, regulation. And this person also has done lot of upasana and is oriented in the subject. Such people are given danda. They are called a Dandi Swami. Now, Dandi Swamis cannot follow anybody. Everybody has to follow them. Nobody can sit at the same level of the Dandi Swami. Everybody's asan should be little less. These are the rules, regulations. Now our Swamiji Maharaj was given that Dandi Swami Diksha. And then according to the rule, he cannot do namaskar to anybody. Dandi Swami cannot do namaskar to anybody. And he got so fed up. I have been respecting everybody in this world. What is this? He got disgusted. He threw that danda in Ganges and that comment to the I don't want anything. See, friends, unless you are committed to the truth, this will not happen. All external paraphernalia, that alone becomes the spirituality. See? Therefore, all this, whatever yoga abhyas you are doing, that also you have to drop. Because one gets addicted to anything in this world. And in this manner, when there is nothing that you have to do or undo, You are one with the truth. What the space has to do to support everything and yet not get influenced by anything? Will the place do the japa? I am space. I am not touched by the earth. I am space. I am not touched by the fire. No. That is our natural state. Therefore, this example I am repeating again and again. This is, you can apply it in all the sense organs. So, when all colors and forms are seen, vision is without color, without form. Now, what sadhana we want to do? Break the eyes. I don't want to see anything. No. Choice is ours, whether we get influence or not. Therefore, after having done this thing, then slowly, slowly give up all external things, and thereafter nishprapancha. Now, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Nishprapancha, this is what absolute Param Shiva I am. This experience I give you right now. Just be. Don't struggle. Do the bhavana that you are space. Now your body has disappeared from knowledge. Your body has become steady. Your breathing is slow and shallow. You are aware of everything. You are neither chanting nor doing pranayam nor want to achieve anything. Here, being and knowing is one. See, friends, all your efforts, everything disappear. Therefore, in reality, spiritual practice is undoing and unbecoming. When we look here and there, we also feel, I should also have that kind of mala. I think I should put on khadao. Swamiji, where they are available? They are designer's piece. They are not available. See, spiritual practice is not a mimicry. Somebody has grown the beard, I will also grow. But you are a woman. I forgot. So, Patala Shakti Parjantam Sarvametar Abhipsitam Bhagnam Vi Shunya Matrena Te Smruta Shunya Vedina. Patala Shakti Parjantam. From Patala Lok to the Swarga Lok, everywhere. Sarvametam Abhipsitam. bhagnam. All the desires about everything in this world, it is discarded. Shunya matrena, shunda mantrena. Meaning, when we do not give any importance, positive or negative, the mind is not reacting. What is our lifestyle? When we give positive importance, we run after that. When we give negative importance, we run away from that. So our whole life is run or run. Milka Singh ban jate. And then I am tired. Naturally, when you are running, you will be tired. Relax. See? Then Shunya. Shunya means there is nothing. Therefore, that which is in the absence of everything is the truth. In deep sleep, there is nothing. And why we want to go to sleep? And how we go to sleep? We want to go to sleep because we are tired of this world. Like when some persons are tired of the satsang, they go to sleep in satsang. In the next one, here I am. Ascharyavat pashyati kashchidenam. So when we are tired, we want to go to sleep. Then how do we go to sleep? Please do not demonstrate. So we drop everything, we withdraw, we come to our house. Ultimate, below the quilt, last mantra, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. So first Shavasana, then left turn asana, then right turn asana, and then ultimately Bhujangasana. And then, out of frustration, the one who wanted to sleep, that I, when he also disappears, then the sleep begins. So, this point also I told you. Find out who goes to sleep. The one who wanted to go to sleep, if he is there, the sleep has not begun. Because in sleep, there is nobody. In waking, we are 100% ego. In the dream, we are 50% ego. In the deep sleep, zero ego. So, who goes to sleep? Sleep is that where there is nobody. Then we are merged with the Prakriti. Therefore, deep sleep is a trailer of realization. Trailer. Now what is that experience? No sense of otherness, no desire, no frustration, and only bliss. And it is not separate. Our wakings are separate, our dreams are separate. But our deep sleep is one. They are not separate. Because in deep sleep there is nobody. See, friends. Therefore, the Shunya Bhavana, Shunya Mantra Bhavana. See? And then all the external involvement in the world will be slowly dropped, and then we are able to, as the teacher says, Te Smruta Shunya Vedinaha. They are the knower of Shunya. Shunya means nothing. Meaning what? Other than I, there is nothing. Upanishad says, Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. Wherever there is a sense of otherness, the following things happen. One is desire, second is anger, third is fear. This is common for everybody. One example I had given, a group of youngsters were going for some mountain hiking, etc. And one lazy like me was lingering behind. It became evening and he lost his way. What to do, what to do. He had his tent on his backpack, so he said, let me take rest here, forget about it. So he opened it, tent, fixed it, got inside, and he was so tired, exhausted. In no time he slept. With the smell of a human being, the tiger came and started, Om Brahmarpanam Brahmavi Brahmagno Brahmana Hutam. That time, this boy who was sleeping, he started snoring very loudly. Karrrr, karrrr. Tiger got frightened and ran away. Dvitiyat vai bhayam bhavati. Wherever is the sense of otherness, fear happens. Therefore, te smrta shunya vedinaha. Therefore, don't get involved with anything, anybody. Vishaye lolupam chittam markatadavi vichanchalam sarva shunya pade sthitva tato nirvana meshati. So, when our mind is sarva shunya pade sthitva, just drop everything, and what cannot be dropped, that is you. But Vishaya Lolupam Chittam, when the mind is extrovert, involved with the worldly things, then it is worse than the monkey. Sarva Tattvadya Sambhinnam Dehad Bhinnam Tathaivacha Ayam Aham Asmad Yasam Bhinnam Chaitanyam Sarvato Mukham. Therefore, everything, the tattva, the world, this our body, sense organs, all of them, including aham, mama, everything, all of these do not touch me. Therefore, our Mahamantra, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then sadhana will be give up this svabhava that we have developed and let the swarupa manifest. Now here I am seeing this Deepastamba, I don't know what you call. They are so clean, neat, nice, shining. In some houses I had gone, you do not know whether they are made out of coal or they are made out of steel or what, black everything. So when I was staying with them and I went to the temple, nice temple, very good people. But it was so dirty. So I was staying with them. I said, if I do some puja, etc., he said, okay, Swami, you can do it. Nobody goes there. And then I took whatever is that, pitambari or whatever, and with that, spent about half an hour and cleaned that. And when, oh Swamiji, we thought it is black only. See? Same way. I thought I am miserable. I thought I am jiva. I thought I am unfortunate. No. Clean yourself. And what is the cleaning? All the rubbish that we have gathered on our mind out in the form of wrong notions. Which are the wrong notions? Deha, Indriya, and Aham, Mama. All of them should not bother us. See? This has been always. There is no any story which is unique to somebody. Everything is the same thing. I was born, then I started going vertically, then I stopped, then I didn't give up. Then I started growing horizontally. Then I had this, I had that, then I passed, then I failed, I got married, then I got divorced, and one day I died. What is there? Same thing. See, friends, if you really mean business on a spiritual path, remember, As there is a separate dreamer for every dream, equally so, there is a separate waker for every waking experience. In one dream, I was a butterfly. In the other dream, I was a guru. In the third dream, I was a king. In the fourth dream, I was a snake. What will I write it? Biography? What we do? Forget about it. But when it comes to the waking, we write autobiography of a Dumbo. I was born there, then I started growing, I had done this thing, I did this is what is called the ego. You have seen those beautiful garlands? They have no existence if you understand them. What is a garland? Randomly the flowers are brought together and through them a thread has gone. And a non-existing entity called a garland is created. Oh, it is so beautiful, it is so nice. Then you cut the thread, remove all the flowers and weigh the weight of the garland, and after breaking the thread, and it will be same. The question is, where the garland has gone? See? Where is it? And if there are huge number of flowers, big garland, old people, big garland. A small child, only 3 flowers. Small garland. Therefore, again and again recognize this. So, we cannot be any one of them. But because of our swabhava, we are obsessed with so many things. Let the things proceed. Very good, nice, very beautiful. Forget. The real spiritual practice is what you are doing. So many times we have heard, but nothing is touching us. That is what you are. So many Mahatmas have come. They failed and went away. But aham yogatyam. Therefore, let our Swarupa manifest. It is covered by the Swabhava. Swabhava is self-created image, self-created personality. See? Now this we have to give up. And when this is given up, then we are no more bound in this world. Akashamiva sarvam tu sabhayabhyantaram priye para nanda swarupam tu pashyan ananda bhag bhave. Akashamiva sarvam sabhayabhyantaram priye. For the space, there is no concept of inside or outside. We have the concept. We are inside the house and shoes are outside. Shoes are inside the ashram, car is outside. Car is inside Coorg and Delhi is outside Coorg. In and out requires a reference point. And wherever reference point is, relativity is created. Now look at the same space from the space's point of view. There is neither in nor out. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya. For the space, temple is not a holy and a toilet is not a unholy. For the light, temple is not a holy, toilet is not a unholy. Recognize this. So, Akashamiva sarvam tu sabhaya bhyantara priye parananda paranandama rupam tu pasyan ananda bhag bhavet. So, what is Ananda? Ananda is not hai. Ananda is like the space, untouched by anything. Many people have to learn how to laugh. Therefore, they join the laughing club. And then they are told. And now, all the frustrated people come together to join the laughing club. Who goes to the gym? Those who have put on too much of fat to reduce that. In the same manner, in the laughing club, all frustrated people come. And then the frustrated teachers start teaching them how to laugh. And he said, now I have seen this, therefore I am telling. In Bhopal I have seen this. Right in front of the place I was staying, there was a nice garden. I used to go for a morning walk. So a youngster used to come and about a dozen old fellows without any problem of shape used to come. And thereafter, he will be standing and he will say, now, and I used to take my walk, enjoying. So, now I'll clap 3 times and then you have to say, ha, ha, ha. Teaching how to laugh. And then he say, ready? Everybody, ready. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. Never laughed in their life. Then he said, not like that. You have to laugh right from your umbalikas, loudly. Ha, ha, ha. And then they get inspired. Okay. And then again, ready? 1, 2, 3, oh, ha, ha. And so loudly they laugh. What problem? Denture swaha. Now which denture belongs to whom? Eh? Do you know the love of the old couple? Eh? In all couples, it is the husband always wakes up early. Wife doesn't get up. Then he has to go to bathroom. And from there he will shout. Where is the toothbrush? And she will not talk. She will bark. Dikhta nahi kya? Ha, dikh gaya. Unless morning, see, Abhishek is done, they don't wake up. Now tell me, this experience of yours, what did you get? And yet you are happy, is it not? See, friends, Akasha miva sarvam tu sabaya bhyantaram priye parananda param rupam tu pasya pasyan ananda bhag bhavet. So, parananda sarupam, we are essentially blissful. Now be very attentive. We are all struggling to get happiness in life by 2 ways. One way is we struggle to get happiness by doing something, or we struggle to get happiness by giving up something. So, some people seek happiness by marriage, and some people seek happiness by divorce. Both of them are seeking happiness. Now, instead of seeking happiness, why don't you start expressing happiness? This is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 47th shlok. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफल हेतुर्भूः मा ते संगा अस्तु अकर्मणि. Whatever we are doing, we are seeking something. If I do this thing, I will get that thing. So, action is done in the present and the result will come in the future, and future never comes. We have no choice. We have to remain in the present. And if whatever we are doing, if we are doing it happily, you have learned whole Bhagavad Gita. So don't seek happiness, but express happiness. What are the expressions of happiness? Action, words, and thoughts. We express life through these three channels. So whatever actions we have to do, if they are done cheerfully, happily, you will not be tired. See? Like many people ask me this question, Swamiji, how can you keep on talking 5 hours, four lecture, 5 hours? I said, that because it is an expression of happiness. If anybody talks to me, I guess enough. Because all rubbish. See, friends, it's so simple. Whatever you do in your life, what you do, whatever you are supposed to do, karmanyavadikaraste. Do it cheerfully, happily, you have learnt whole Bhagavad Gita. Those who are seeking happiness through karma, what they are doing, they are postponing their happiness in the future period of time. And the future never comes. So those who get married, so that I will become happy, and they wait, abhi hoga, baad mein hoga. Life is full of joy. Discover. Don't seek. Our bliss is covered by the covering of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Like Arjuna's question, why a person knowing well, although unwilling, goes the wrong way? Bhagavan says, kama esha krodha esha. Because of this kama, the desire, we are seeking outside. And it can be learned only if we analyze our own experiences. One of the experiences you can take, anything what you liked it intensely, after you have it, in no time the interest in that object goes away. This is what the mind is. You cannot change it. It is what? It is like this. Therefore, Akashamiva sarvam tu sabaya bhantara priya paranandam arupam tu pashan ananda bhag bhaved. So discover that you are the bliss. Nirandhyano yatha vanni swayameva prashamyati bhaya bhavan manastadvat swayameva praliyate. Like when the fire is not supported by the fuel, then naturally the fire dies away. Exactly, grahya bhava, grahya abhava. When we are no more interested in the worldly things and beings, the mind dissolves in consciousness. Fire never dies. Either it is manifest or unmanifest. In the same manner, mind never dies. Either manifest is called as mind, unmanifest is called as chetana. See? And how this chetana gets lit up? Fire, because of uncontrolled importance is given, indhana is given to the worldly things. Grahya abhavat tadvad manaha swayameva praliyate. See? Just observe, when we were children, certain things we were mad after. Now, if we are grown up, the same thing, do that thing trouble us? No. Because we are grown up. Therefore, we have to recognize, when we indulge, we get happiness. Where from the happiness comes, find it out. See? Therefore, what we go through, mohika, murchika, maya, sapnascheti, chaturvidaha, sushupti, jagratishchaiva, sarvametat parityajet. See, there are 4 stages through which every one of us go. Mohika, murchika, maya and sapna. See? Now what is the mohika? Mohika is, we are attracted towards something which is not worth because of our own imagination. If I get this, if I indulge that, I will be happy. This is the moha. See? Mohika. Second is murchika. Murchika is we get so much involved in the worldly thing that we lose our own being, become victim. Like, people who are drug addict. See? In USA, normally people have got the understanding US is a very prosperous, good country. Go and see there. There are many zombie towns. Many. You cannot go in that area. All drug addicts lying on the road. They what do you call that? A footpath. There they sleep. There they defecate and everything. Clothes are there or not. Murchika. That is the second thing. Then the third thing is Maya. See? Maya is what? We have this firm conviction that I am body. And another, we hear, I am the soul. This is the Maya. So Maya, if you want to understand, Maya means that experience which is limited because of the instrument through which the experience is gathered. See? Like by our vision, we can see only a particular spectrum of light waves. We cannot go beyond that. From the violet to the red, Vibgyor. And if we insist, whatever I see with my eyes, that alone is the truth. We are under the influence of Maya. If we say, if I don't understand, how can I accept? We are under the influence of Maya. Why? Because truth cannot be understood by intellect. And yet we want to understand through intellect. So these are the three. And fourth is the sapna. Sapna is what? Whatever we are experiencing in the waking, that same thing or similar type will appear in your dream. Once I dreamed very nice dream. My normal dream is I am giving a lecture and people are sleeping. Normal dream. One day we went somewhere and there was a monkey show. So I was watching that also. Then after some time our car started. So I left it there. But impressions were there. That night my dream was, I was a monkey giving a satsanga and all monkini were sitting. Dream could be anything. And then that dream we take very serious, in the dream, somebody came and told me, get out of all that. All these things happen, but don't get what you call, some kind of magic or some kind of yoga or blessings. Don't do that. You will be caught up in that. Chamatkar, chamatkar is the word. We get so much attracted towards chamatkar. What chamatkar you want? We have got 11 holes in our body. Still the air is not leaking. With one hole, everything goes out. We have got 11 holes. Still we are alive. What more chamatkar you want? But we get, see that Mahatma, he came walking on the water. Oh Maharaj, how many years you must have done this sadhana? I have done this sadhana for 25 years. So you can walk across the river. Why don't you pay 10 paisa and take a boat and go? See? But human mind is attracted to all these kinds of things. Therefore, Dehat sukshmagatat pranat vidyat buddhe ankrute sarvasmat bhinna evaham chintayen labate chitim. Now this is what we have been telling a number of times. Subtler than the body is the prana. Subtler than the prana is the mind. Subtler than the mind is the intellect. Subtler than the intellect is the chetana. Subtler than the chetana is the chaitanya. In this manner, chintayan. Now, what is to be practiced? See, air is outside, air is inside. Inside air is called as prana. Outside air is air. Now, if there is a piece of magnet, it will have a magnetic circle, magnetic field. If anything, steel or iron, goes within the magnetic field, it will be attracted. If that iron piece is out of the magnetic field, it will not be attracted. Clear? Now, outside air, our life has a magnetic field. And the air, when it comes in that magnetic field, it is converted into prana. And then one air becomes prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana, dhananjaya, kurkula, devadatta. 10 of them. So external air, internal air. If our connection between these two airs is cut, what will happen? Life will not be possible. Therefore, the prana is in the body or the body is in the prana. Same thing with the mind. Technically, it is called as vritti vyapti and phala vyapti. When an object is included in the mind, in the thought, it is called vritti vyapti. Now, that object which is not included in our mind does not exist for us. See? Like sometimes it happens, when I am taking food, I feel pity for my beard, and there also some food material hangs around. So, somebody, Swamiji, there is some kachra on your beard, take it out. So, I'll take for you, okay, but don't pull. It is not a wig, it's original. So they tell, show me what is the kachra. Oh, it's a rice, man. It is not a kachra. Do you think I am eating kachra? In my plate, it is only the rice. So, it was already in my beard, but I did not know it didn't exist for me. See? So, whatever is known is outside. The knowledge of that is happening to somebody inside. One more step. Knowledge cannot happen unless there is a knower. This mic and this table, they don't know each other. Because both of them are insentient, inert. But I know because I am sentient. So how do I know? I know this is a mic. And I also know I am not the mic. So the knowledge gained through the mind has three components. Knower of the object, knowledge of the object, and the object of the knowledge. Jnata, Jnana, Geya. Three of them. Now out of these three, which is real? So if the mind is playing everywhere, object is included in the mind itself knows, Therefore, this body and everything is in the mind. Mind is free from that. And this is exactly what happens. When we go to sleep, it is something like if you have a carry bag, and in that carry bag there is a pumpkin, and we lift the carry bag, the tension will be on pumpkin or on the carry bag? Carry bag. Now, you have lifted the carry bag is having tens, then you put it on the scale, but don't put it fully. Hold something. Suppose the weight is 950 gram. And then, note it, okay. Then you leave it totally. What will happen? It will increase. Because part of the weight was held by the hand. Is it not? When your children are small, when they are awake, their weight is different. When they sleep, their weight increases. Why? Because the total mind has dropped the body. And the individual mind has merged in the total mind. And it is the total mind which is responsible for all the function of life in the body. See, when this hall is broken, will the space go out from here somewhere else? Everything is in the space. In the same manner, we are all in one mind. Like we are all in one space. But because of these conditions, we imagine it is separate. In the same manner, when we are able to understand, go subtler and subtler. Deha sukshma gatat pranat chittat buddhe ahankrute sarvasmat bhinna eva aham. So we discard the objects, we discard the sense organs, we discard the mind. So how we discard the object? Nothing is important. How we discard the sense organs? We are not slaves to the sense organs. How we discard the mind? We are not influenced by likes and dislikes. How we discard the I? We never get hurt. If we get hurt, our I is very strong. And when we come to this, then the I dissolves in life, Chetana. This is the Devi. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Chetanetya Vidhiyate Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. And everything is the expression of the Chetana. So when it is said initially, Sarva Bhuteshu Ya Chetana, then the Chetana only manifests. So, Matru Rupena Samstita, then Nidra Rupena Samstita, Prema Rupena Samstita. So, these are all the expressions of that Chetana. So, our sadhana is only up to the Chetana. Thereafter, she takes over. So, Sarvasmat Bhinna Eva Aham Chintayam Lavate Chitim. Dekho Maharaj, it is so simple, so straight. Don't have to get involved too much in this world. Sada vibhuyate chittam nidraya svaranadina bodhayitva prayatnena kurya swastam punah punaha. Now this is for all the satsangi. Sada abhibhuyate chittam nidraya. Mind is ever ready to sleep. Sada abhibhuyate chittam nidraya smaranadina bodhayitva. Then you have to remind yourself, where are you? Is it a place to sleep? Huh? If we cannot control our sleep, we are not fit for satsanga. Then what should be done? Climb a tree and get down. Climb a tree and get down. Mind must be alert. There is no option. There is no choice. Friends. So, sada abhibhuyate chittam nidraya svaranadina bodhayitva prayatnena kuryat swastham punah punaha. Then, if you are getting sleep, in satsanga you should not sit down, you should stand or hold a rod and hang there and listen. In the Gurukul system, the children who is to feel sleepy while studying, the teacher is to tie their choti to a rope with a rope to something up there. And Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. But with elderly people, what can I do? Because there is no choti, no hair. So only thing I can do, put a noose around the neck. So bodhayitva prayatnana kurya swastham punah punaha. Remind yourself what for you are here. Otherwise, all the time we go. Then after what happens, initially one feels bad. Afterwards, one becomes okay. It happens always. One is not even ashamed of that. Yada sthiram bhavet chittam chalayanna kathanchala na kinchit chintayet tatra sthirameva tu karayet. So, yada sthiram bhavet chittam. When the mind has become steady, then chalayanna kathanchana. Don't again begin something. In your room, when you are sitting, try this. Just sit, do nothing. The mind will prompt you. Because when the mind is calm and quiet, it is heading towards its death. Mind is merging back in consciousness. So who wants to die? So the mind will give suggestion. बैठने से क्या होता? Let us play tabla. Let us wash the clothes. Let us make the house clean. Because the mind doesn't want to die. See, friends. Yada sthiram bhavet chittam chalayanna kathanjana na kinchit chintayet tatra. Then sthiram eva tu karayet. So keep the mind totally steady. Don't get into anything. Again, oh, I have not done my japa. And again, start doing the japa. No, enough is enough. The other day I told you, one lady asked me this. Amiji, I am doing this my japa. Now what more should I do? Tell me. I said, I'll tell, but you will not do. No, you tell me. I will do. I stopped doing japa. Swamiji, I said, why did you ask me? We want somebody who will baby us. बेटा बेटा कोई बात नहीं, कितना जप करते हो? अच्छा एक माला और कर लेना, बेवकूफ. We have to work on our mind. If you are doing japa every day and don't do one day, you will start getting frustrated inside. You will have guilt. Because anything habitual is not spiritual practice. See, friends. Otherwise, same thing. Dharma kshetre guru kshetre samhita yusva. हाँ थोड़ा और दे देना पानी. ऊर्ध्व मूलम दशाकम अश्वत्थम राहुरव्यम चंदम से इससे वर्णारी. Tape recorder going on. See, friends. Sadhana should not be mechanical. Our mind should be 100% available. See? Therefore, ashrayalambanam chittam tadvat kurya nirashrayam chanchalam nishchalam kurya nishchalam natu chalayet. Ashraya alambanam chittam. Our mind is surviving on some support. One of the support is external things. Our external thing we may leave, but then we catch hold of something, do the japa, or do the puja, or go on chanting something. Some kind of alambana is required. Mind cannot stay without movement. The movement is in time, space, and object. This movement creates illusion. You must have seen during Diwali everywhere there are many those lights. They are programmed in such a manner that one light is on, it is off, then the next light is on, then it is off, then third is on. Isn't it? In a sequence. Is that light moving? But it looks as if something is moving, is it not? In your Diwali, you take the puljadi in the hand, in the dark, and move like this thing. You see there a chakra. Is it there? Wherever there is a gati, there is an illusion. Wherever there is a sthiti, it is the truth. So, ashraya alambanam chittam. Our mind is surviving only because some ashraya, something to chew upon. See? Tadvat kuryat nirashrayam. In the same manner, wherever we are unnecessarily involved, withdraw. Don't get involved. How to do that? Dekho suno mat bolo. One of the most powerful spiritual practices is this. Don't get involved with anything, anybody on any count. So, tadvat kuryat nirashrayam. When we stop reacting, the movement of the mind stops. Then chanchalam nishchalam kuryat. Chanchalam is moving. Nishchalam is not moving. It is for this purpose the pranayama is told. Chanchalam nishchalam kuryat. Then nishchalam natu chalayet. So, by the God's grace, your mind has become quiet. Now again, don't start something new. The waking sleep is God realization. Waking sleep. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami. Yasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pashyato munehe. Pashyato munehe, the wise awakened master, he is awakened to that reality to which the masses are sleeping. And he is sleeping to the world to which masses are awakened. So the wise people are living in the relative world, but they are no more influenced by the relativity. Like, although we see the Alata Chakra, when the full jet is moving, we stop, we enjoy, we do everything, but we don't take it as a real. In the same manner, we don't have to go to forest and then climb on the tree and do the meditation. No need. Spare the tree. Chanchalam nishchalam kuryat, then nishchalam natu chalayet. You know why our mind becomes disturbed? Because we want something. If we don't want anything, the mind is okay. In this, nobody can help my friends. Sarva bhutale jate yadyad vyoma sunirma. Aha, how beautiful it is. Sarva bhutale jate yadyad vyoma sunirmalam tattad rupam swakam dhyayet vyaptam chaivatu nishchalam nirmalam. When all the contents of the space are removed, what kind of that space is? We all see every day, but we are not recognized. When we look around in the sky, normally we see the clouds, sun, moon, etc. But sometimes the sky is free from all the contents. No clouds, no nothing. Clean blue sky. Sunirnalam, absolutely immaculate, pure. And what it is blue in color. Neela Jeemuta Sannibham, Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Krishna is compared with that color of their body. Neela Jeemuta, that means like the blue or the clouds with the water in that. Neela Jeemuta Sannibham. Meaning they are infinite. Now when you make that infinite as the object of your experience, you will dissolve. And that which cannot be rejected alone remains. So sarva bhutale jate yadvat vyoma sunirmalam. When everything is removed, the space remains there. Space doesn't go anywhere. Tattad rupam swakam dhyayat. That is our space. That is our essential nature. Vyaptam chaivatu nirmalam. Slowly, this example, experiment we did it. Om Namah Shivaya, an object, sound. Om Namah Shivaya. In between, silence. So focus attention first on the words, then on the silence. That which supports the absence of the sound has to be present. Otherwise, who will know? There was silence. See? Because silence cannot be heard by the ears. But we do experience silence. So the one who is experiencing the silence without the involvement of the ear, see? Apanipado. So sarva bhutale jate yadvat vyoma sunirmalam tattadrupam swakam dhyayet. That is our essential nature. Vyaptam chaivatu nirmalam. That is our nirmalam. Mala is avidya, wrong notions. And all these wrong notions we have to get rid of. Nobody can help us for removing the wrong notions. We have wrong notions, we have to remove them. Thereafter, tadeva janma sapalyam pandityame idamevahi chaladvayu samam chittam nishchalam dhriyate yat. See? Tadeva janma sapalyam. Your life is fulfilled. Pandityam idam evahi. This is the wisdom. This is the highest knowledge. Chala samam chittam nishchalam kriyati hiyat dhriyati. He who has held his mind without any movement, meaning mind doesn't get disturbed. You don't have to hold. Do we have to do anything for the space to keep it quiet? No. You cannot make the space dirty. In the same manner, mind also doesn't become dirty. Mind cannot be destroyed. We keep on imagining, relax. This is the fulfillment of life. Tadeva janma sapalya, this is the wisdom. Chalad vayu samam chittam nishchalam dhriyate yat. Therefore, friends, reduce talking to others all the time. Similarly, reduce talking to yourself. And then slowly, once you get this taste, like it is said, I don't have experience. The tiger, once he tastes the human blood, thereafter he does not go and kill the goats and the sheep or the buffaloes. In the same manner, once you get distaste, then the worldly things can no more attract you at all. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.